What's up, girlies? Welcome to your intense inner thigh workout with no equipment, all the way from Vietnam. This is a very special workout because I'm going to be introducing you to some of my furry friends that have been rescued and put into a beautiful sanctuary right here. So not only are you going to get amazing results, but you're also going to meet some of my furry friends. All right, let's get started. Very first exercise, we're going to start in a nice plie position. So pop those heels together. You're going to put your hands on your hips right here, and we're just going to take it into some plie pulses, which means we're going to stay in that plie and we're going to pulse up and down. Now, throughout this workout, you have got 40 seconds of exercise and you've got a nice 15-second rest. So that 40 seconds is on the clock just to warm up those inner thighs, drop those shoulders down, take a nice big breath, congratulate yourself, grab that right hand right now and just place it over your shoulder and give yourself a little pat on the back for showing up. Half the battle of getting a result is just making a commitment to yourself every single day to say that you are going to show up. Now drop those shoulders, sink down just a little bit further. We've got 10 seconds right here. So pull that core in nice and tight, give yourself a smile, and here we go for the final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. Nice job. All right, we're gonna pop all of that weight onto the left leg and you're gonna turn out that knee. So really important to tuck those hips underneath, and we're just gonna tap that foot in and out, all right? So we're gonna work on those inner thighs right here. You're gonna feel it on both sides. So we're gonna start over with that right leg going in and out. Again, drop those shoulders and then just tap in and out. Here we go. So one of the reasons that I'm here in Vietnam is because I have been working with the charity Four Paws, and you probably remember some of our Lioness videos from 2020. And Four Paws, they rescue four-legged animals from human captivity. So we're talking bears, tigers, we're talking bears and elephants and all sorts of animals that have got our four-legged friends. And the most important thing that they do is they don't just raise awareness for animal welfare, they actually rescue the animals and they're able to change laws and regulations. All right, take it over to the other side and let's really bend into that right knee, pull that core in nice and tight, and we're gonna take it over to the other side. Take a nice big breath in for me. Inhale and exhale everything out. Now, if you're an animal lover like me, you're gonna wanna know a little bit more about this charity because they really do make a huge difference. They work in the fur industry, they work in the farming industry, and one of the big things that we've been doing here in Vietnam is rescuing bears from bile farms. Now, if you were like me and you had no idea what was going on with these bears in captivity, and they are kept for 10, 15, 20 years in very small cages where bile is extracted, half the time where they're pretty much awake from their stomach. Oh my goodness, it's just heartbreaking. I've actually put some of the links below so that you can find out a little bit more about their stories. Okay, come back to the center, shake out those legs, those inner thighs should be burning, and we're gonna take it onto a little bit of a raised plie, and we're just gonna add one foot in front. So you wanna think about turning those hips out and turning those knees out. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So just tap in front. If you wanna make this workout a little bit harder, all you have to do is you can add on some ankle weights, you can add on our bands, you can hold weights onto your hands as well. But this is just a great exercise to do if you are traveling, you don't have any equipment with you, and you're still gonna work those inner thighs. So really try and press that heel in front. You wanna think about turning that foot out, lifting up through the chest, and here we go. You've got 15 seconds right here. So I've put a whole bunch of links below where you can see my whole visit here to Vietnam if you want to educate yourself a little bit more about what is happening to our four-legged friends around the world. I couldn't even believe it. Some of the stuff is very heartbreaking. So just be prepared when you start watching it what you might see. Give me one more and release. Okay. Whew. We're gonna take it into a nice wide plie. We're gonna take it down, we're gonna lift one heel up at a time, and then we're gonna take it into a nice little pulse. So here you wanna think about tucking your hips underneath and then taking it into 2 little pulses. Really raise up those heels and 2 little pulses. Good job. Tucking those hips underneath, dropping those shoulders down and pulling that core in nice and tight. Really press through and then knees out to the side. Looking good. Whew. All right, that's it. Here we go. You're doing so good. Keep the body moving. Most importantly, realize that exercise is not a luxury, my friends. It is a necessity. If you don't think that you're worth giving yourself 10, 15, 20 minutes of exercise daily, we gotta change that, my friends. All right, give me 2 more little pulses and squeeze. Okay, we're almost halfway through our workout. So shake out those legs, take a quick sip of water if you need it. And we're gonna take it into some fun little arabesques to the back. So pull the core in nice and tight, and we're just gonna take it up into pulses. Now, if you need to, you can hold onto a wall. If you want to, you can bring that foot all the way down. I'm not giving you modifications right here because, guys, the only way that you can make this harder is by adding in those ankle weights. If you want to, if you're feeling like the balance is a little bit off, hold onto a wall. If not, you wanna make sure you're doing the advanced, intense version. You're gonna stand up nice and tall and take those pulses up and down. And yes, you're gonna start to feel it in those inner thighs right now. All right, drop those shoulders down, lifting up through the chest. Give yourself a smile, and here we go. All right, you have just got 10 seconds left. Looking so good, my friends. Come on, pull that core in nice and tight. Breathe through it. Here we go for 3 and 2 and 1 and release. All right, shake it out. We're gonna take it straight over to the other side. Now remember that when you show up for these workouts, there's gonna be days where you crush it. And there's gonna be days where you're like, oh my goodness, how am I not even able to stand up today? And that's totally normal. So don't judge yourself on how well you're doing today. Judge yourself on the fact that you made a commitment to yourself to show up, and you did. All right, press down into that heel, now lifting up through the chest. Now, if you're like, hey, Rebecca, how do I get involved in this charity? How do I become in alignment with you? I know that you love animals, Rebecca. I want to be part of this process as well, where there are loads of ways below that you can help. You can donate. We have a goal of what we want to reach to be able to give back to the charity. You can also sign petitions for multiple different things. Sign up to their email list. I just got a notification this morning that another rescue had happened. 2 lions from Sudan were also rescued. So it's so great just to be part of a charity who are doing amazing things. 1 more and release. All right, you're gonna feel that a little bit in the backs of the legs as well. That's totally normal. All right, we're gonna take it into a swish across the front with a little pulse. So it looks like this. You're gonna take it across, and then the one that comes across your body, you're gonna take it into that pulse. So lift up, and here we go. Nice work, everybody. Woo! So strong. Now remember, doing 10 minutes a day is excellent. And if you can increase that by just doing another 10, I'm gonna give you a couple of other workouts that I've been doing around the world with our 4 Paws charity. We've got one from Kosovo, we've got one from Switzerland, we've got one from Lions Rock in South Africa. And if you're like, Rebecca, how do I get to be part of one of those as well? Well, guess what? In February 2023, we are also going to South Africa, and we are hosting a retreat. So you can actually come with me in February 2020 and be part of our retreat and see some lions and tigers that have been rescued. All right, shake out those legs. We're going to take it over to the other side. So same thing, standing up nice and tall, and we're going to take it across the body, swoop, and adding in that little pulse. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So all the way across, standing up nice and tall. Modified version right here is to hold on to something. All right, you're going to really work your core by not holding on to anything, and you're going to work those inner thighs as well. So really take it across the body, lifting up through the chest. Whew. Now one side might feel like, oh, I can get my leg up much higher on the left side than the right. Do not judge yourself again, just keep going. Push down into that ground with your supporting leg. Pull the core in nice and tight. I believe that having your hands on your hips helps a little bit with that balance. So taking all the way across, you've got 10 seconds right here. Give yourself a smile. Whew. Well done. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Whew. All right, we're gonna come back to the center. We're gonna bring those heels together, so really squeeze those thighs, and we're gonna take it into a plie all the way down to the ground. So it looks just like this. You're gonna come all the way down. You're gonna lift up those heels. Now push down. Now squeeze the thighs, and then tuck those hips underneath. Here we go. So all the way down. Bring your hands onto your hips, or you can bring your hands right out in front here. Now push those heels into the ground and then squeeze those glutes all the way up together. Nice work. 30 seconds is right here. Give yourself a smile. That's it, because when we enforce that positive feeling about what we are doing, we're more likely to keep on coming back. And just remember, when you keep coming back to this workout, you're gonna keep getting reminded about an amazing charity, 4 Paws, that are rescuing our 4-legged friends all around the world. They're about animal welfare. So the lives of animals having a great life. They also pass loads of bills as well that make change. Squeeze all the way up to the top. All right, we've got time for one final exercise. We're gonna take it into a wide plie. We're gonna pull that core in nice and tight, and and we're just gonna take it into a very, very low pulse. We started with the first position pulses, now we're gonna take it into that very, very low one, wide. So 40 seconds is on the clock. Tuck those hips underneath. Remember, this is not a squat out to the back. Spread those toes nice and wide, press them into the mat, lifting up through your chest, and you should be able to feel it right about now. My inner thighs are on fire. Okay, here we go. Do not quit. You are halfway through this exercise. And just keep thinking, if you finish this exercise, another animal's gonna get rescued, right? I use little things like, I use people, I use animals, I use things to say, like, if I just keep on going, right, something great is gonna happen. And together we really can make change. Okay, here we go for the final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. All right, shake it out, shake it out. Amazing job, everybody. That was not an easy inner thigh workout, but guess what? Don't just stop there because it was challenging. Check out one of my other amazing workouts that I've done with 4 pulls all around the world. And don't forget to participate, actually contribute, and you will make a difference today. You can donate, you can sign petitions, you can join their newsletter, you could share this with some person today. You've seen a couple of videos about our amazing bears. It's pretty disturbing what's happening to them, but if you don't decide to share it with somebody, we'll never get the word out there. So take action today, share it with somebody, and I'll see you in our next workout.